Good evening, my name is Joshua Dewi Caksono. Today I want to explain about Austria slang language. Slang, the meaning is accent, Australian accent. So today I'll start explain why learn Australian slang. First, effective communication. Help to understand everyday conversation and interact more naturally with locals. So every active communicate with local people, I think is you can improve connect with your friendship from other person. So why the reason effective communication. Next, cultural immersion. Dive deeper into Australia's unique culture and their humor. Another effective communication maybe can mix about the conversation with humor and then culture about the Australia. So I think is also important to studying about the accent from the Australia. And then next, avoiding misunderstanding. Some slang words can mean very different things from their literal meaning. Sometimes the people learning about Australian accent maybe uh, stay still difficult about the vocab or maybe some the meaning the different Australian accent. So I think it's okay about the avoid misunderstanding the accent. Then English vocabulary. Expand your English knowledge with regional variation. So we can not just learning about vocab American and British, but don't forget about Australian accent. Even though the accent Australian is very different, but I think is can increase the knowledge about the Australian accent. So that's why I learn Australian slang, because if don't know about Australian slang, we can never know the different about the accent between American, British, and Australia. The last fun learning is slang is fun way to explore the informal aspects of language. What is Australian slang? Definition: informal words or phrases often used everyday conversation by Australian. As you know, the accent uh, Australian vocab is especially Aussie people, as you know, is total complete different if compared with British and American. Then origins, a lot of slang comes from colonial history, rural, the context outback life, and a penchant for shortening words. Distinctive features. Diminutive, many words are shortened or have IE or Y suffixes L. For example, arvo. Arvo, short word from afternoon. Humor and irony often contains dry humor or satire. And usually, as you know, the British and Americans, when their conversation also try about humor or satire, but the Australia accent, they are also, but there some the vocab is total, totally different if compared with British and America. And then about the use the pronoun of mate, very commonly used to address friends or strangers. Down to earth language tend to be informal and casual. Popular slang, greetings and salutation. The first example is GD. I spell G day. G day, the meaning is the start of good day. A universal greeting in Australia, it can be used anytime. For example, good day mate, how are you? The different about the word good day, for example, American and British, when you meet people or maybe try to recognize with another person, good day, good day friend, or good day bro, how are you? So that is total different compare with Australian accent, like the example, good day man, how are you? Next, how it's going, or how you going. The meaning is a relaxed version of how are you. So I think the Australian version about how are you accent about how are you Australian version. The example, how you going mate? Long time no see. As you know, when Britain or American meet up people or maybe some close friend, usually, how are you? How do you do, friend? Long time no see. And I think using meat is I never found about in the British or America because the using meat maybe for calling for a friend like Australian accent. Then no worries. I think is the unusual can use daily conversation. Explanation is mean is okay. Don't worry about it. Or you are welcome. Very often used. When usually use no worries, we have need a help from other person or we can offer help for the person need a help for difficult. Like the example, thank you for help, and the response, no worries. I think it's the daily activity conversation as I found it. Then about popular slang, food and drink. The first example, brekkie. Brekkie is short for breakfast. It's different between American and British. They are using breakfast for eating in the morning. The example is what's for brekkie? What's for brekkie? It's only Australian accent use the sentence, the dialogue for the person. Then next, Arvo. As I said before, Arvo, the start of afternoon. Explanation time for afternoon. Example, see this Arvo. See this Arvo. Between the American and British, they are different. The example, they are not using Arvo, but they are using afternoon. Like meet up people. See you this afternoon. That is usually can you use it in Britain and America. Next is Bissell. I'm sorry, busy. Busy. The meaning is name of biscuit. Biscuit. I think the vocab from the UK and American, but as Australia, as the example is very different about the name of food, especially BC biscuit. Next, popular slang for people and characters. For example, mate. As I like before, mate is the meaning call a friend, comrade, used to address anyone whether known or unknown. Mate can be used uh, for to recognize people or then not yet recognize people. For example, alright mate, it is Australian accent. And then broke. Bloke, the meaning is the gender of human. The gender is a man. Man is as usually used in Britain and American, but the word of man, Australian accent use bloke. The example is a good bloke. The meaning of the sentence is the style of the person about he is a good bloke. I mean, there's a churches person. The last, Sheila. Sheila, the meaning is not calling the name of woman, but meaning of Sheila is woman. Woman, as you know, is used Britain and America, but the Australia accent calling the another woman is Sheila. Explanation: woman, chick, used with caution, sound a little old-fashioned or disrespectful in some context. Example: better use the woman or lady. So that is usually for American and Britain using woman or lady if unsure. The next slide, this is the example, the dialogue. And as you know, I think go to brief analysis. Good day, mate. Typical greeting. How you going? How are you? Fred are all arvo. Very busy all afternoon. Fancy a coldie. Fancy a cold drink. Drink the context usually beer. Have thirsty, very thirsty. Server. Server the meaning of gas station. Server breaky, as I like said before, breakfast. Fair income. Really, really. Bloody nice day, eh? Bloody nice day, eh? Is the context is a common question tag. I think also read the conversation. Situation, two friends meet the park. 6 day, mate. How are you going? Yeah, no bad, mate. Just been for all arvo. Facing a cold day. Sounds good. I'm half thirsty. Did you get much done? Nah, not really. Had to run to the server. Then grab some brekkie. What about you? Just chilling out. First income. It's a bloody nice day, eh? That's the conversation. One of the example conversation. And the last conclusion, I think we need learning about Australian accent because someday or some of you when going to Australia, don't forget about the accent because learning accent Australia I think is important. If can learning about the accent, maybe we will never understand it about the comparing difference between American, Britain, and Australian accent. I think that is enough. Thank you for the attention. Good evening.